Wow, mouse sensitivity. Is this... That doesn't seem right. Why is that so... extra? Not controls. Gameplay? Gameplay. Bring that down a notch. Yikes. I suppose. A little bit jittery. Ugh. So, I'm not entirely sure. I've already forgotten. I'm really bad at this. What was the remind link? Did we have anything in the reminders for this? I just picked up Strong. I remember that. We got Nordhagen Beach. I remember that. Looks like we're doing some form of upgrade going on here. Shoulder missiles for Ada. Right, we needed aluminium and adhesive for that though. So that'll still be a bit. I think I've got aluminium tracked, so we can more easily find some. I hear Strong bitching in the background already. Yeah. Maybe a little bit crystal at some point too. Fuck, I can give her Fat Man launchers? 2% chance to break on use. Damn. Alright. So probably just the standard shoulder launcher thing then. We'll have enough crystal for it, but I won't have a whole lot left afterwards. Okay. Oh. And I don't think we had any, like, cool new awesome legs. I'd love to give her the sentry legs, because holy shit, look at the carry weight, up to 450. Mwah! But she literally doesn't fit through doors with that. And the protector on legs, she's so slow. I don't know, let's try it. Mr. Handy Thruster. We'll get her to fly. Maybe she pathfinds a little bit better when she can fly. What do you think, Ada? What did I say the movement is twitchy? Oh, that's not even a really good one, Ove. Yuck. That's all over bad. We really had no, like, quest goals, though. Oh, yeah, Freedom Trail. Right. Yeah. Probably sort my ammo a little bit. Always look sensitivity and gameplay. Clearly a control thing, isn't it? That seems a little bit nicer. A bit. No, if only we can get rid of the temporal anti-aliasing one of these days. And you have no bait? Oh, wait, soft shell Mirelurk meat. What did I have? Just standard Mirelurk meat, maybe. That's not good enough. Yeah, just standard Mirelurk meat. Oh, soft shell Mirelurk meat. Alright. Well, oh well. They've got enough cats for now, I suppose. A mod for a mini Liberty Prime chassis. Give it to Codsworth. I like Codsworth just being a little flying ball of trouble. I think I keep Codsworth how it is. But maybe I'm Pinter's robot. Bunch of stuff going on at Castle. We'll take a look at those later on. We want to head to the Freedom Trail thing, which starts... It's not even tracking to start, but it was near Swan's Pond. I think it's like near Good Neighbor, isn't it? Only if you name him to Longbow. Well, there you go. I'd do that. Longbow's already a sniper rifle, but if we had a little Liberty Prime chassis and we get a little one of him running around terrorizing people, I think we'd call him Longbow. That'd be alright.
Welcome, Patriot, to Boston.
Forgot to look at ammo.
The start of the
Not a lot of shotgun stuff, but the rest of it seems okay. Following the freedom trail. Then I forget what the little password thing was. It's like, isn't it railroad? Something like that.
4 and L. Definitely a code.
Definitely a code. Pretty sure it's just railroad, right? Hello, Zeonam. Hello, also Jacob. Right? Or so. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? Thought of an unstable fat man is pretty terrifying. I don't think I'm going to be bothering with the unstable weapons on Ada. I don't want, like, 2% chance. Doesn't sound like much, but considering how often she might fire them, that gets up there. Just Jacob. Okay, cool. Was Jacob taken so you just added, like, a bunch of random letters to it, or?
I can hear you.
Super Bean's got an odd voice. Oh, legendary one. Well, if you put it that way. Oops, wrong button. Where is that legendary one? Ah! Man. 3 super beans with 1 round of jet. That ain't bad. Junkies, baseball bat, 15% damage per addiction withdrawal. Nice. I like, man, that would have been like absolutely perfect for me in the Let's Play. Man, I was all about the drugs in Melee. What a cool thing. He also had a sledgehammer just in case. Nice. Actually, I'll take the laser rifle because maybe we get crystal out of laser rifles? I don't know.
Can you see them there?
Ow! No, I can't. I got the legendary though. That's all we were after, Ada. Chat for when you need to feel like a modded XCOM 2 character. Just completely bullshit. Pop in and discover a good neighbor, I guess. While we're here, I guess we'll do, well, yeah, we'll do the intro thing.
First time in Good Neighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
Oh, hi, Finn. Oh, you better back off. You're the one who's gonna need the insurance.
You better back off, or you're the one who's gonna need insurance.
What was that? I couldn't hear over the sound of all that pathetic. You
I
hand
said-
over everything
oh,
you got in
okay.
them pockets, or accidents start happening to you. Big, bloody accidents.
Whoa, time out. Someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap.
What do you care? She ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let her go.
You soft, Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new mayor.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something. Why'd you have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here.
Free loot.
You alright, sister?
Yeah, totally fine. Okay, bye. I don't actually hugely care about you or your town. Although the vendor there's actually quite nice. We'll stop in there at some point and probably do a little bit of shopping. The flashlight mod setting that I currently have, I don't remember exactly what it was, but it's one of the weakest flashlights on there, and the game makes fun of it. Or the description of it makes fun of it. But like, I found the other ones to just be so absurdly bright at the at its focus point. This one though is a little bit dim with my current settings. Yeah, we're right here. Fucking hell. Ate it with that laser Gatling.
Wireless protocols engaged.
She definitely got some speed.
That was amusingly simple.
I don't remember what your offhand is. What is that?
If they're out there,
It looks like a manhole cover.
my apologies. I think I've lost them.
Ooh, legendary. She'll be alright. Just drag you in here where it's safe. And we'll loot you. Bloodied Knuckles, 5% damage per 5% health missing. Shotgun shells, combat armor I'll take. The flight helmet maybe breaks down okay. I'm not sure on the assault rifle I've already got. Pipe revolver rifle, get rid of that. Yeah, tons of stuff, Ada. Come on, Ada, quit fucking around. Get up.
Get him, ma'am.
Nailu, welcome, welcome. How you doing?
Resistance is futile.
Okay, Ada. A fine distraction, but we're on a mission, and I'm trying really hard not to get sidetracked, because I'd like to just discover this place and be done with it. Dude having a bit of a jig. Lamo. Yeah. Hit up. I know why. Don't tackle the skirmishers like that. Yeah, you need repairing. Oh.
Let's take them out.
Morning, Lambo. How's things?
Working from home and therefore able to catch the stream. Oh yeah.
Ed Sart, Twitch Prime, 6 months. Congrats on the promotion.
Hostile target.
Yeah, a lot of folks working from home. Ooh. Fine by me, I don't really mind. I think honestly more jobs should allow people to work from home, honestly. I'd like to think people like maybe learn something about this, but I feel like they won't. It's kind of like the thing where if you go down to like, what is it, the 3 or 4 day workday with longer hours, productivity is actually massively increased, even though people are technically working less hours. I feel like... I heard somebody talking over you. I feel like it's something like that. Path is a lot longer than I remember it being. Yeah, it's definitely railroad. Oh, Ada. Watch Yeti with your patience? Yeah, there you go. Just do that. Just bring them on in and they can just watch me be bad at games instead of watching, you know, soap operas or whatever whatever it is people watch nowadays. I don't know. Oh, sorry, Ada. There's a ghoul over there. Ada.
Apologies. I think I've lost them.
They're right behind you, Ada. Fuck, you're terrible. You're so bad. Alright. Following the little lantern. What's it? I remember that. Ooh.
If they're out there, we'll find them. Powering down weapons, ma'am.
Do people still watch soap operas? I'm pretty positive. Like, there's some soap operas that have been going on for like 40 years plus. There's a couple of them. But it also depends what you define as a soap opera.
Opening fire.
Did I miss something here? Ah, you're down below. That's right.
Not much of a threat after all.
Yeti stream could be a soap opera? I don't know. The Rimworld stream's getting there. It's happening. We just need a few more relationships and a character who just can't help but try to have sex with literally every single thing that walks on legs. Because for some reason there's always just that character in soaps, and we need some kid who's just always up to no good. We'll get there. So,
Huh. It spins.
yeah.
Oh, so it starts with R.
I totally went the wrong way, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter. Da 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 da. No comment,
There we
Ada?
go.
Okay.
Stop right there. You went through a lot of effort to arrange this meeting. But before we go any further, answer my questions. Who the hell are you?
Proof for Auga. Proof for Auga is the pet. That's the thing that fucks everything walking around. We also have Half, so there is that, I suppose. We could use Half to, like, replace the kid who's always up to no good. Totally just exploring, looking for salvage. Yeah, totally.
A response would be appreciated.
I followed the Freedom Trail looking for the railroad. I'm not your enemy.
If that's true, you have nothing to fear. Who told you how to contact us?
Yeah. Helped Carl out of a jam. He knows a guy who knows a guy, and they hooked me up with a lead. Totally legit. So, like, honestly, I just I saw the robot out there talking about the Freedom Trail, and I followed the Freedom Trail. So none of the above. These are all incorrect. Do Twitch subs get a chance to appear in the RimWorld videos as well? The stream stuff, I just pull people from chat. The typical Let's Play stuff is Patreon only currently.
Let me know.
because technically if you wanted to go with the Twitch sub, that'd only be $2.50 getting to me, because I only get half of that, which is half of the tiered pledge that the names get in at. So you'd be getting in cheaper than normal. And then you win for the $10 sub, but I don't know if there's a great way I can track that, and it's kind of a pain in the ass to manage. So for the moment, it's just Patreon.
Would be appreciated.
Oh my god, Desdemona. I'm not saying.
I'm not saying.
We have very powerful enemies. If you want to deal with us, we require your cooperation. I'm Desdemona, and I'm the leader of the railroad. And you are? Deacon. Where have you been?
I'm
We're
not
having a
Deacon.
party. What gives with my invitation?
I need intel. Who is this?
Wow. Newsflash, boss. This lady is kind of a big deal out there.
Sounds like I have a stalker.
It's not like that. A lot of people know about you. You saved Amelia Stockton from those maniacs at Covenant. That earns you points in my book.
His glasses
And
penetrate his
as if
nose,
that
and it
wasn't
drives me
enough,
insane.
The railroad owes you a crate, hell, a truckload of Nuka-Cola for what you did to Kellogg. He was our public enemy #1.
So you're vouching for her?
Yes, trust me. She's someone we want on our side.
That changes things. So, stranger, why did you want to meet with us anyway?
And it's kind of a neat detail that the, depending on when you find these guys, what he says and describes you as changes depending on what all you've done. It's actually pretty sweet. I like that detail.
A response would be appreciated.
Oh my god, Desdemona, give me a fucking minute to read these. I've got a mod so the responses are longer than half of a word, so I actually know what I'm saying. You help since. I want to lend a hand.
You help since. I want to lend a hand.
There's a procedure for people who want to help the railroad. And showing up unannounced isn't it.
I followed the only lead I had.
Well, hopefully nobody else crashes this party. If we're going to be dealing with you, I need to make sure we're on the same page. You know what a synth is, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I know all about them.
Good. The Institute treats synths as property, as tools.
Go on.
So we seek to free the synths from their bondage. Give them a chance at a real life. I have a question. The only question that matters. Would you risk your life for your fellow man? Even if that man is a synth?
No, probably not. No. Probably the last one. Supreme Fist, nice name. Big fan, Yeti. Keep up the great work. Thanks very much. How you doing? For secret organization, these guys suck at being at the whole being secret part. Yeah, they got a big fat red line leading me straight there. Like, come on.
I risk my life for people every day. Makes no difference to me if it's a human or a synth.
Well said. You said you wanted to save synths, but right now, we don't have the time to train up a new agent. There are, however, other valuable ways you can contribute. And in turn, we can help you. See Deacon for details. You're free to go.
Hope you didn't mind the reception. When you tango with the Institute, you gotta be careful when someone new gets...
Okay. He sort of cut himself off just then. You're rough to be so cagey. It's whatever.
A healthy attitude. But it's all good now. I vouched for you. Nobody got shot. Still, I would consider it a close personal favor if you didn't sell us out to the Institute. Thanks.
Beer money. Yum yum.
So tell me, why did you vouch for me?
I've heard a lot of things about you. Enough to want to give you a chance. So Dez wants me to make you a tourist. That's what we call someone who helps out with the odd job here and there. What a waste. I'm just gonna come out and say this. The railroad needs you.
You sure you need me? Desdemona didn't seem to care.
She's just thinking of the time and manpower it would take to train you. And if you were some hick from the burbs that didn't know your ass from a rocket launcher, she'd be right. But I'm betting someone like you just needs a few pointers. And a target.
You got my attention.
I got a job. Too big for me, just perfect for the two of us. You help me out, we turn a few heads, and then Dez invites you into the fold. Then, if you get into a bind and need some help, your buddies in the railroad got your back.
Sign me up then.
Perfecto. Let's meet up at the old freeway outside of Lexington.
Perfecto.
I'll fill you in once you get there.
Oh, Deacon. Shouldn't they, like, disperse?
Des says we stay here until you leave. No pressure.
Oh, okay. That explains that then.
Can't wait to get out of this place.
So,
Creeps.
Come here again if you need to meet us. We'll know you're coming.
Cool. So we leave then? I guess we just leave then. And I think this is as far as I ever got with the railroad. I never messed with them before. So where are we heading? Oof, way out there, huh? Hey, alright. I think I'll take a quick stop into Diamond City, the markets, see if I can maybe find more shotgun shells? General, just ammo. And if they don't have it, then maybe we pop into Good Neighbor, was it? And see if they got something for me then. Because I remember the vendor there having some pretty okay stuff.
You look like you could use a drink.
Because when I was last here, this dude was closed.
Great stuff, if you're interested.
I've got a few minutes.
Everything.
We need... man, 8 per on those. God damn. The 50 caliber probably will be okay, because I think longbow uses that nowadays, right? That sounds right. The fusion cells, I think we're okay on. Yeah, good on fusion cells. Gamma rounds for the gamma gun that I haven't really used too much of. I think that's currently a rogue. Shotgun shells, 48 of them. It ain't cheap. But okay, you can have the Junkies baseball bat, because I'm not going to be using that. And a pipe pistol. And light metal. Light raider. The combat armor we keep to breakdown. And have some purified water. Because, geez, I feel like I always have 40 purified water at least in my inventory all the time. Okay, so 104 caps for the ammo. Fine by me. You didn't have ammo.
Remember, I don't
I'll double check with you. Maybe you already... Yeah.
Let's see what you... Just don't...
Maybe you've already restocked? Hey, 22 shells. Perfect. Okay, cool. That helps us out a good bit. We got a few reloads now. Oops. That's what I was after. What ammo was this? Because we're actually a bit low on that too. Ah, 45. Quick, I need 45 rounds.
Only one thing worth buying in the dugout in, and that's the needs a haircut. Everyone needs a real Diamond City boy eats at the
Hub of trade for all Diamond City right here.
If you're looking to keep your load light,
Arthur, I was just here, man. I know.
Let's see what you got.
This guy. 1,700 caps. Fuck it. Because, man, what else do I spend money on, huh? Not a whole lot.
Prescriptions filled.
Nothing to see here.
Right here.
And how am I doing with Stimpaks since we're here? Although Stimpaks do get very expensive. 8. We have 8 Stimpaks. Yeah, okay.
Don't dally. If you're here to be examined, let's get you examined.
Actually,
Let's see what I can spare.
Stimpaks, 10 of them. That's another 1280. Do it. Okay. And now we'll head up to the railroad thing. We'll try Walden Pond. The 50 cal I've got. Because I don't deposit ammo because it's super, like, man, the light. It's lightweight, like it doesn't weigh anything, so I just hang on to all of it. Plus it's also kind of nice for bartering. Like the 5mm ammo I was hanging on to, not necessarily to use with a minigun, but to potentially sell because it's like a cap per. So it's basically money. This looks legit. Several mech dudes. Blammo. Fuck the sound this makes. Whoa. Did not realize they exploded.
May as well take what we can. They won't be needing those items any longer.
Good job, Ada. What gun is 50 cal in Fallout anyway? Man, I don't know all the weapons, but the sniper rifle that I've got was modded. I think also the combat rifle can be modified. I think that's what the barrel was originally on. And I ripped it off and put it on my sniper rifle. But base, I'm sure there's probably a handgun that uses 50 caliber. The other side here. Man, and we're meeting on the highway, not like beneath the highway by chance. At the old highway. Yeah, that looks like beneath the highway, actually. If the little Pip-Boy thing has anything to go off of. Is that Deacon? Yeah, that's Deacon.
Let me have this one.
Deacon's picking fights with dudes miles away. Deacon, you're not being very subtle. Why would you initiate a gunfight with several gunners? What if you actually died here? What would happen to the railroad? I'm sure this isn't worth the risk. I can't see anything. Ada. All right, he's down. I'll just wait for this to blow over. Maybe I can't see anybody. Anybody that they do find, Ada's already gunned down. That laser Gatling she's got is actually pretty sweet. I might actually give her another one on her other arm.
Deacon,
Is that you?
Like the disguise? It's Wastelander camo. This is my pile of garbage, asshole. Back off. Good, right? You're lucky I didn't do one of my face swaps, too.
You can change your face.
I put myself under the knife every year or two. New face, new body, you know, the full makeover. It keeps our enemies guessing.
I almost didn't recognize you.
That's the point. So, about the job. The railroad's only recently been using the old North Church. Our old base was underneath the Slocum's Joe. We had a pretty sweet setup until the Institute found us.
Yeah, like, he's got, I guess, a different suit on and the hat. There's no fake mustache, but he may as well. And if he's going to be picking fights with everybody around him...
Your base was under a donut shop? That's awesome.
It's a lot better than it sounds. Well, it was, until it was blown to hell.
What happened?
Our HQ was strong, defensible. Heck, we thought it was secure. Inside a minute, the Institute troopers breached the doors and turned it into a shooting gallery. The survivors didn't have time to grab anything. So we're getting something important we had to leave behind.
Sudden garbage weather. Good thing I got my cool rad suit on, Deacon. I'm not sure about you though, man.
Go on.
We got a tourist nearby. He or she has information on the base. For now, I'll take point. So
okay.
For rail signs, symbols that used to send messages to each other. If you like that, we got signs and countersigns, dead drops, even a secret handshake.
The thunder is a bit extra.
Tourists should have a trail left.
Why are gift subs turned off? I have no idea. I don't think I have any control over that. Man, you know, if this were Stalker, and we had, like, some blowout happening right now, I'm pretty positive his dumbass would just be walking into a blowout.
Indicates a direction. So our tourist is up ahead. Let's keep going.
And would just straight up just die. I like that about Stalker. I like that a lot. Like, no NPC is too important to die, except in the first game. Like, the very starting whatever guy in his little bunker. He's immune because nothing can damage him in there. But like everybody else, it doesn't matter. They can all die.
Right there.
Because worst case, they just, they drop their PDA and you get all the info that you need off their PDA. I'll save my ammo. It's so bright suddenly. Like a daytime radstorm or something.
And another. We're probably close.
Well, Deacon, unless he jumps off the bridge midway for whatever reason, I'm pretty sure he's just going to be along this highway.
We've got company. Are you injured, ma'am?
Woo! You like the robot design? I think I like her flying too. She's significantly quieter. She still steams up a lot, but I think that's her torso armor, right? Or not her torso armor, just her torso itself. Did have to change that around to something else. But that kind of means then that I have to overhaul sort of everything on her, and I don't know if she can have the launcher shoulders with any other torso. So we might have to put up with that.
In the center? That means there's an ally nearby, our tourist. You take point on the conversation. Look, no matter what he says, you just say, mine is in the shop. Trust me. Hey.
Kind of curious. Yeah, nah, alright. He doesn't seem to mind that, actually. I sort of thought, like, maybe a bit of combat.
Oh, thank God. You have a Geiger counter? Do you have a goddamn Geiger counter?
Miner's in the shop.
Mine is in the shop.
Who the hell is he? HQ said they were sending one agent, not two.
Sorry, I'm new. She's just showing me the ropes.
All right. The wall is my witness. I thought I was dead. It's about goddamn time you headquarters bastards got here.
Are you in danger?
I signed on for light recon, but that little Slocum's Joe of yours is crawling with goddamn chrome dome synth sons of bitches. If I haven't been made yet, I'll be spotted when I leave here. I'm goddamn trapped. The front's fortified to hell and back. They place mines all over the goddamn place.
Dude is so extra.
Wait, they have a minefield?
Yeah, the mother of all minefields. I couldn't draw you a map if I tried.
What do you mean by chrome dome synths?
You know, them early model synths. Looks like metal wrapped over mechanical innards. You see them here and there doing who knows what for the Institute.
Good to know. I'll be going.
Yeah. As soon as it's safe, I'm getting the hell out of here. So if you need anything else, better ask soon.
Deacon.
Well, isn't Ricky just a ray of sunshine? You think he's telling the truth?
Why would he bullshit? I mean, none of these. Oh god. I have this issue so bad with this game where it's like, none of these are really fitting with what I'd want. Let's sidestep it.
Speaking of truth, why did you lie to Ricky?
My job in the railroad is intel. That job's easier if no one knows who I am. So, I lied. I do that. So you handled the talkie talk, and I got to watch from the sidelines. Go team us.
Why would Ricky? There it is. Why would Ricky lie?
People always got reasons to lie. The Institute could have turned him. Or, more likely, he's just seriously pissed off at us. Take your pick.
He doesn't strike me as the dishonest type.
Yeah, that's my read too. First rule in this business is never go against your gut. So, if we take him at his word, the front door has mines, synths, and probably other fun and exciting prizes. So, we're going in through the escape tunnel.
The donut shop has an escape tunnel?
What? Doesn't everyone have an escape tunnel? Seriously though, thank God for that tunnel. If it weren't for that, there wouldn't be any railroad left.
I really like the conversation system that Wasteland 2 has, where just certain words are highlighted as keywords and you can ask about the keywords, because then it doesn't really matter the way your character phrases them or anything. You just want to know more about that particular thing, and that's how it is. I prefer that a lot more than these like sort of voiced over responses and whatever. Fallout 1 and 2 kind of also did that same thing like Wasteland 2, where you could like type in the whole ask about, which is a really cool thing, but not enough NPCs knew enough about anything for that to really be worthwhile. Fine, I'd say front door.
I say we go through the front door. Minefield or not.
What? If you think we got the mojo for that, I'll back your play. You first.
Cool. Front door. Check out this mother of all minefields. Curious. Well, I see one of them right there. And two. So it's not like they're super secret, buried, hidden landmines. It's almost like it's done by a competent bunch of people. Man, they had some really crack developers back then. I'm sure they still do, but I feel like AAA game projects are just so absurdly massive nowadays that it's really hard for a couple individuals' supreme creativity to really shine. It's mostly just like this group of dudes is controlling what's happening and everybody else just like fall in line or get out. So it's a lot more limited. Whereas back then it's like, you know, you're dealing with a smaller crew of, you know, 10 to 20 people. And it's a lot easier for one of them to speak their mind and actually be heard, and more creative decisions to be done. Not to mention, it also costs a shitload more money to make a game nowadays. Millions and millions and millions of dollars just for a single game because of all the stuff that's going into it. It's ridiculous. That's why I'm kind of becoming more and more a fan of just like indie games. Because if you find one developer who's got a really good idea and they know what they're doing with it, then that's it. It's a good game. Because there's nobody else to really step in and say like, hey, this isn't good for the bottom line. The animation department's not going to like that deadline and stuff. And things, you know? I don't know. So, that's the escape tunnel, right? Yeah, seems it. Front door! I'm expecting some pretty heavy resistance. Dude was hyping it. A Mark 1 turret somewhere over there. A single synth. Super duper hidden in there. Whoa. Okay, a few landmines chain reacted from some misfire. Just peppering the entire building. I love just the casual glance she gives me, like, what? I'm charging up. Nothing, Ada. Fuck. Nothing, no problem. Nothing at all.
Any idea where they went? I've lost them, man. Hopefully, that's the last of them.
Is there a companion mute mod, by a chance? Like, just so they stop talking all the time, always, and looping the same few messages over and over and over again. Because I really like Ada. I like the concept. And I want to bring a companion around. But damn it. The game tries really hard to make me not enjoy having them. Red plate? What does a red plate have that I'm tracking? Whoops. What did I just drink? Okay. I meant E to switch to the tab up here. Red plate. Ceramic. Why am I tracking ceramic? Don't think I need ceramic. I don't really think I need circuitry. Aluminium, definitely. Adhesive, sure, always, all the time, constantly. Crystal's a thing that I'm lacking. And we'll see. I think with Ada, you might be able to just disable the... Typically, the automatons, you can disable their, like, personality, AI, whatever. And maybe I just do that. Maybe I make a new robot and we just have Ada. Like, I don't know if she can govern a town or not with the mod, but maybe I just make a new robot and just don't give them a voice, because you can change their personality and all that. What the fuck is happening out there? Chase, it's like Mafia 3, just these sudden nuclear explosions because the lighting freaks out. Man, Mafia 3. Terrible game, but oddly enjoyable. Same deal with like XCOM Bureau Declassified. I still get urges to play XCOM Bureau Declassified. It could be I randomly stream that one of these days. Just Bureau Declassified, it plays a lot like it was thrown around like several development groups and every single one of them had no idea what the others were doing. Like at some point the entire cinematic style just changed and the entire gameplay experience changed. Like it was a whole new game, but just for this little block of cinematics. And then it switched back or afterwards. I don't know. You remember Cass's Hieronym Bosch inspired staircase with corpses? Ugh. Also, Grenade. Yeah, man, Grenades came from that. Screws? I guess I can check screws too, actually. Yeah, that's a good point.
Hostile sensor reading detected.
The elevator's hidden behind the bookcase.
The lighting is so not great.
I am detecting stealth activity.
I feel like I'm being lured somewhere. This bookcase is speaking to me with a robot voice, and there's a quest marker on it. And
The Institute
I recommend against hostile.
We kill all of them, and we still gotta go in the back way. Well, the slightly bright side here is it'll be easy getting out. You buy that? I don't.
Bobby pins.
Are you attempting an ambush?
I was in error. No enemy detected.
I kind of missed what he was saying. Was this the secret tunnel thing?
You cannot remain undetected for long.
You can manually tag individual components for searching? Yeah, absolutely. You can either do it from the crafting menu and it automatically tags for search the things that you are missing, or you just in the junk tab you press E for component view and it gives you a breakdown of what things turn into what they've got. And I think this might be like breaking down the components and this is the stuff that I've got. So like the things that I currently have on me, what turns into that? Well, you can just mark them here and bang, boom, done. And then you know. I'm a little bit confused. What are we doing here and why is what I'm after so high up? Failed. Optional. Enter base through the front entrance. Get inside the escape tunnel. I'm confused. Because now the quest is like way up above and off to the side. Changes everything. Was it from the crafting menu? Oh yeah, no, it's so much easier just going into the individual view. Not functioning. Right. There's no wires, buttons. Am I missing something really obvious? Does anybody remember this part?
Concealed organic life form. Why are you hiding?
If we make it out of here alive, I guarantee you're railroad material.
The elevator doesn't work, so you have to go through a different entrance.
Sensors clearly needs adjustment.
Sure, and that entrance is like 100 meters away up above me? Confused and aroused? Just a little bit confused, not really aroused. Alright, oh, go over here. Like, I guess we have to go into the secret entrance thing? Like, you can choose to go through the front, but that literally won't get you there because the elevator's busted. Am I understanding that right? If all of four arouses you, you scare me. You saying Holder's Lips doesn't do anything for you? Oh, very. Don't lie. Power's turned off. Okay, yeah, so you can't use the elevator, sure. Alright, so you have to do the back entrance. That's a bit lame.
So it's time you learn why we're here. We're retrieving a prototype developed by our good Dr. Carrington.
Dr. Carrington. Yo, Master Terminal.
Hey, Deacon.
We're in. The back entrance is safer, but be ready for Gen 1s and 2s. So it's time you learn why we're here. We're retrieving a prototype developed by our good Dr. Carrington.
Sensors, nothing more.
Who's Dr. Carrington?
All goes well, you'll meet him soon enough.
I'm risking my neck here. I want to know what I'm risking it for.
So I'll be straight with you, although you're not gonna like it. I have no idea what the prototype does. Us railroad agents are treated like mushrooms, kept in the dark and fed... well, you get the idea. It's gotta be important, though. Des wouldn't risk our hides lightly.
Let's find a prototype, then.
Together with you, I like our odds. First step is to override the security lockdown.
Movement detected. Curious.
Well, the terminal's on at least. I'm gonna feed it
I
some
think there's
passwords.
synths nearby.
No. 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 Ah, missed one, you cocky bastards. The prototype's deeper inside. Someone left a rail sign here. This one means danger. Yeah,
I suggest we take as much as we can carry.
we know.
What's the issue with this wacky waving inflatable arm filling man named Roger? Yo, Deacon, is he supposed to be here? I like his style. I gotta get one of these for my house. This is great. Oh, that is a broken knee. Oh, that is a completely broken knee. Ooh. Oh, Roger.
Concealed organic life form.
An XCOM Reaper? Nah, that's more of a fungus. Ugh. Mushroom, totally different. These guys aren't quite edgy enough to be Reapers. Reapers are like, holy shit, cringy. This guy, I don't know. I feel like Deacon could be on that Alaskan Bush People show. Like, he's cringy enough for that, but not quite at the Reaper levels of edgy. You know? Like, this is the type of dude who sees like a cool branch and is like, oh, I could fashion that into a spear and hunt a bear with it. And then suddenly dude's just dragging a bear back home. Yeah, he totally took out that bear with that little wood spear. Absolutely. Fucking hell.
Look around.
God, I hate that show so much. I fucking hate that show.
Hey, probably saved some lives. I don't think you've ever seen a courser, but they're top of the line in institution. Let's fuck up your day.
I guess we're going in.
If there are, just run.
I'm gonna use the computer up here. Why do I watch it? Why even watch TV? I don't watch it. Sure. Deactivate all 2 turrets that are probably already blown up, and the spotlights. I guess deactivate those too. Like, I generally stopped watching it when these people are using, like, power tools and steamrollers and stuff, and it's like, if you're trying to live off the grid, did you make this caterpillar steamroller thing? Did you make this drill? How are you charging that? Did you make the battery for that? They didn't, though. They didn't at all. And, like, they moved... They're not even in Alaska, for fuck's sake. Like, they left Alaska. They left Alaska because the government was pissed at them for freeloading in Alaska and evading tax and everything like that. But they're like, oh, no, medical issues. We gotta get out of here and go to Oregon or so. But at some point, they're going to go to Colorado because they own a bunch of property in Colorado now, suddenly.
trip the
I don't
defenses
know.
up ahead.
I recommend.
I don't watch the show.
Targets in range. Lost but not forgotten. That takes care of that.
Citrus battery. It's all just powered on potatoes and lemons. Got it. A turret. These computers are stupid. Like, are you meant to be able to stealth this or something? Like, turn off the turrets and the spotlights and sneak through all stealthy, but unarmored jumpsuit. Okay. Like, there's synths everywhere. You can't stealth past synths.
Targeting.
Stopped watching when they extracted a tooth with a pair of channel lock pliers? Really? Fascinating. Why didn't they just, like, grab the tooth with their index finger and thumb and just pull it out? You can do that. I've seen it in movies. Oh, man. What show are we even talking about? Yeah, Alaskan bush people. The premise is okay. Like, a family just decides to live out in Alaska and just in the middle of nowhere and just live off the grid, basically. And they keep to themselves entirely. But holy shit, really quickly, it's obvious that that's not what's happening. And it's on like season 5 or 6. Like, it's been on for a while, and I don't know why. It's popular enough that it's here in Germany with dubs. So, like, people watch it. I don't know. I think it's generally just the type of show where you turn your brain off and watch it or so, you know? Sometimes it's just how it is. Like, you can't think about it. I feel like I missed a couple. We got ruled, dazed, and proud. As if there's anything to live off in Alaska. Well.
Sweet.
Yeah. They probably got moose in Alaska. You could eat moose. That's about it. Actually, fish. They got a fuckload of fish in Alaska. There's a whole show about that, fishing in Alaska. Although it's really in, like, contested Alaskan-Russian waters, but...
That was amusingly simple.
Lamo.
Bye-bye, Gen 1s. Prepare to be shocked. Not every Slocum's Joe has a massive tunnel complex underneath it. We're entering a secret prototype is locked up in the heart of the facility.
Deacon, Ada.
I'd be happy to help if I can.
Ada, quit running away. I need you to hold things. I'm picking up the pistols because I forget what they break into. And it doesn't tell me.
At peak efficiency.
I still gotta see about making my own synths. I've got a mod for that. I don't know if it's installed correctly, though. I feel like it might not be. Oh, Noodle Cup. Celtic Bell, good morning. How you doing? Yoink. Not that I actually use those. Isn't there a gun that uses fusion cores as ammo? I feel like the laser Gatling does, right? Something did. I guess we're worth hanging on to for that, because I don't really want to use the power armor.
If you find any spare parts, you be sure and let me know.
I'm anti-power armor in this. Like, I'm actively against it. Yeah, doing pretty okay, Celtic Bell. Is it Celtic or is it Celtic? What is it? Is it a hard C? What's the story with that? Do we know? I gotta know what it is, so then I can say it wrong. I don't know. Can I do expert? I can't do expert. Can I learn expert? I've got a level set up. I can do it. Bang. Oh, man. A little bit deafening, the music. Jesus. The Hard Sea. Celtic. Alright, so Celtic then. Got it. It's pronounced Celtic Belt. Thanks, Nielzy. Oh, man. Good shit. Technically, it's like a double one. I guess it doesn't work like that, though. Okay, man, a lot of bonus stuff. We're down to separated. That's it. That's all. Okay, nice. Good job. DEFCON status 2077. So it like kind of gives a rundown of sorts of what happened a little bit. Because that was always like the big thing with Fallout is the war that's going on. You never really know who exactly started the missile launch.
Distance. Is someone present?
What's this terminal? Don't, Ada. Well, you fly. You might be able to just fly over it. Don't do it, Ada. What's this one unlock? Be quicker with this. I don't want to be staring at these things all day. Now that, okay, it works if you got like that. They both have the same termination, but if there's like a separate... Okay, I got it. I got it. Okay, I think I missed a few, but I'm being kind of quick about it. We got wrenching, pragmatic, startling, precision. It's pretty close to precision. So it is not pragmatic.
Got it.
Wrenching. China wanted to capture Alaska for its resources. Well, I think something like that. Like, it started off with the U.S. annexing Alaska, and then that just had like a massive diplomatic spiral, I think, and then that resulted in the war. It was just kicked straight from 1 to 100 with launching nukes because I don't know. Europeans had a civil war with 30 bombs just before, did they? I might have missed that. You can remove dots inside a mod. You've been brute force hacking like an idiot the whole time. Nah, yeah, with the parentheses, brackets, and the less than greater than symbols. If you get a opening and closing pair of them, you can remove a dot or reverse your tries with that. So typically you try like, you know, going in and trying, and then when you just get one attempt left, then you start going through and removing duds, because sometimes it'll give you the tries reset. But like it super doesn't matter. Worst case, you get locked out of the terminal for 15 seconds. Like, it's just kind of whatever. Don't know where the American pronunciation of Celtic came from. Most American pronunciations are generally older English pronunciations, but Celtic, it feels like it must have been a hard C for most of the history. I have no idea. I don't know. Optical tripwire control. Sure, we'll deactivate it. As fun as it would be to watch Deacon just haul ass down the hallway and get his ass blown up constantly. Can I still loot them? Oh, you can't loot them? I feel like if you disarm them by hand, you can loot them, right? Or maybe these ones just can't be. Can't be looted at all.
That was amusingly simple.
Statistically speaking, your survival is improbable.
I was in error. No enemy detected.
A fine try. A fine try.
You must be terrified.
Let's take them out.
A fine try. That's actually pretty good. Make yourself really obvious so I'm focused on you and completely ignoring the other one who just kicks open the door.
Hey, be careful.
That wasn't so bad. That was quite okay. I think the pistol's just turned into plastic, actually. I'm thinking about it. I don't think these are worth hanging on to at all. Like, they're cheap, they're garbage. The combat armor you can keep. The light synth right arm? I don't know. Synth chest piece, I think that's what I've got on right now, right? No, I've got heavy robot stuff. We'll see about that. Oh yeah, and junk. You can absolutely have all the junk. XCOM Alaska is a fascinating thing. In 2 centuries, it was a Russian colony, a US state, a social republic, and then part of a dystopian alliance. Man, poor Alaska.
Whatever was here could return soon.
Carrington, Stanley, Salis Agrote, Suprema Lex.
Open says me.
Please reveal yourself. Overactive sensors. Nothing more.
So Tommy Whispers didn't make it out. He died protecting our secrets.
Ooh, more
Let me
hazmat suits.
see. There.
Gas
Tommy
mask with
didn't want you to have
goggles.
a hand cannon. Don't let its size fool you.
I might slightly mod those and just have like a couple badass guards walking around the settlements.
The sensitivity
I
of my
don't know.
sensors clearly needs adjust. Movement detected.
Because I've got one of the mods that I've got has the like it allows the settlers to actually die. Like they come in with more variety and stuff like that to make them a bit cooler and different. But they can also die. I've got it set. There's also options so you can make them immune and all that, but what is he giving me?
Why are you giving this to me?
Our best agents carry special ordnance made by Tinker Tom.
My
He's...
scanners must be malfunctioning.
well, you'll know when you meet him. Call this gun a vote of confidence.
The Deliverer. Okay. 33% VATS accuracy. Plus 33% VATS accuracy. And minus 25% VATS cost. Well. And very highly modifiable. Alright. Sure. Why not?
Grab Carrington's prototype. You turn that over to Desdemona, and she'll have to let you into our merry band.
Karen, hello, welcome. How you doing today?
There we go.
Oh man, zooming is so slow. Can't really get a good look at what this is.
The elevator's at the end of the hall. Should be easy to power up and get out since we already cleared the path, right?
13 Manta. Whip.
Are you attempting an ambush?
Whip. XCOM. E. D. F.
God damn it.
Test. Skulljack.
Thank you, Bator. 13 Munter. What? Man, 13 months. Thank you very much, Bator. You can't use this while in combat? Yeah, I was gonna say, fuck out of here. Give me those guns back. I'm pretty sure they're useless.
Hey.
Yeah.
And a laser rifle.
Hostile sensor reading.
You just keep trying and eventually it'll work. Okay, a couple screws for the automatic pistol. Focus incendiary, a couple screws as well. The standard ones, you get a screw each. Perfect. And a laser rifle, 6 plastic, 3 screws. Nice. Well, that was worth it.
No enemy detected.
Heads up.
I got like 63 plastic now.
Why are you hiding?
Is that glue? It's glue. Found some landmines.
I am detecting stealth activity. I will limit the pain I inflict, if possible.
That was easy. I really feel like ripping the power core out of their power system should, like, you know, turn off the power.
Shutting down.
Where it's like, if you want to power something, you put in a power cell. And, you know, that provides X amount of power for so long, you know? Add, like, a little more depth to it, because if you're somebody like me who doesn't care about the power armors, the power cells don't do a whole lot aside from ammo for, I think, 1, maybe 2 guns. Oh, man, it's so much better in Half-Life 2. Like, they get really caught up in the elevator, and whenever there's a collision, they pillow out some smoke. Oh, it's so good in that. Kieran gonna head off to bed for another hour or 2. Hey, alright, thanks for stopping in. Have a good one. Crafting is weird in Fallout. Here, have a bunch of plastic held together with a single screw. It shoots laser, have fun. I like to imagine that your skills just not so great with salvaging it, and you just rip it apart, and you're only keeping like the good stuff that you managed to take apart intelligently. Oh, goodness, a quick sneeze. The stuff that you were able to actually like take apart properly. And that's why there's like scrapping perks that allow you to get the cooler stuff from it. And I like to imagine that's just you just being better with scrapping skill. Super duper mart. Oh, I haven't been to this one. Maybe they've got a sale on rad roach meat. Where's the fucking door here? Excuse me? Guess I'm like in the back alleyway. Mr. Handy Fuel. I'm going in. Half-Life 2 XCOM conversion mod. I saw that was linked in the game design Discord, I think. Maybe I have been to this one. This seems oddly dead and clear. I think I have been at this one. Maybe not. Man, shit dies pretty quick nowadays. We are still on hard mode, I think, right? Did I ever take that? Did I ever bring that down? Oh, yeah, it's still on hard. Hopsqueak sleep sounds amazing. Nearing 24 hours, want to sleep, but you have a package on its way. And ain't that in line? Like, cause you gotta sign for that stuff. So like you kind of got to stay awake for it because you don't want to miss it, and you'd like to think that you would just like wake up when they come by because you'd hear them, but you never do. There's so many dead ghouls here. But oddly they haven't been looted, which makes me think it wasn't me, but then why and how? Time for survival difficulty? Fuck, man. No. Absolutely not. The way Bethesda does difficulty in games? Hell no. Okay, no, I remember this. I remember this. This is where the dead man's was. It's just like, it's sort of respawned a bit. But just a bit. Okay. Well, that makes me feel a little bit better. Plastic pumpkins and bubble gum and a capless skull. Upping the difficulty in Bethesda games just means upping tedium. Exactly. You do less damage, they do more damage. That's it. That's all. That's literally every... At least in this game, you get more legendary enemies, so I guess that's that. But making something so 100 bullets to bring down instead of just the normal 20, but not really modifying their AI or loadout or anything at all whatsoever, it doesn't make it more difficult. Just holy shit, more annoying. We're heading back to Railroad proper, right? Yeah, we are. Not sure what's up there, but we'll be over here. Had one important delivery and you sat outside your building on the stairs and the delivery douche came and had the notification card already in his hand. Man, did you rip him a new one that day? Oh, man. Like, he never actually he was just going to leave it there, like the notification thing, being like, hey, yeah, we were there, but you weren't, so come pick it up. Man. That's garbage. I know there's a lot of really cool delivery dudes who are like actually treat stuff with care and actually put in effort and try and stuff, but it really just takes a few really shit people to make that just so not, I don't know, noticeable. Like just a few people to sour the entire experience. Is Ada, is she dead? Like, last time I saw her, okay, there she is. She's just really not really with it today. I think Deacon inspired her and she's trying to be stealthy or so. Come on, Ada. Last time I saw her, she had that cryo mine debuff.
Perhaps it's just my proximity sensors malfunctioning, but something feels very wrong here.
And the new girl patched me up, put me on her shoulder, and blasted her way through the rest of the complex. Synths everywhere.
Carrying you the whole time?
Amazing, right?
That's one word for it. Deacon told me you single-handedly secured Carrington's prototype, disabled a minefield, and wiped out 100 Gen 1s. So is any of that true?
We'll be upfront. Mostly true. I did do an awful lot of that.
Mostly true. But there wasn't 100 of them. And Deacon was with me the whole way.
Embellishing the truth again, are we?
She would have fallen for it, you know?
Don't flatter yourself. Still, I was expecting Deacon to grab a full team, including Glory, to secure that prototype. But instead, just the two of you cleared out the entire switchboard.
You'd be insane not to sign her up, Des.
You've certainly made an impression on Deacon. He's never spoken about, or lied about, anyone so highly before. Welcome to the railroad, Agent.
Glad to be aboard.
It seems we're very lucky to have you. So you're in. Now we need to know what to call you. Secrecy keeps us alive. Code names are a part of that. So what's yours?
Holder. Oh, we get to choose between Professor and Fixer? Great.
Have any suggestions?
No. It doesn't work like that. Your life, your name, your choice.
Holder. So we get some new ones. Bullseye, Whisper, Charmer. Charmer.
Call me Charmer.
Charmer. Fitting. Your first official order is to deliver Dr. Carrington his prototype and see if he can use another pair of hands. But first, it's time to meet the rest of the gang. The location of our HQ is one of our most tightly guarded secrets.
Sometimes the direct approach isn't the best to take.
You never can tell when you're being watched.
Please tell me you're going Railroad again, but are once again going to mess it up at the end and become their enemy? I never sided with Railroad before. I never did anything with Deacon before at all.
You didn't see anything suspicious coming in, right?
What's up?
Hey, Rook. The name's Drummer Boy. It's my envious job to keep track of all the dead drops and grab incoming agents and tell them where they're needed. I don't suppose you want to switch places.
It's your choice of code names based on my skills? Oh, yeah, Charisma. Yeah, Charmer. Yep. That's Holder for you. Like 2 Charisma. Oh, so good. Sure.
Sure. Hope you know how to use a minigun. Oh, and soak up bullets.
Yeah, you heavies need a lot of punctuality and attention to detail, right? If so, I'm golden. We'll be seeing each other. A lot.
Okay, whatever you say, man.
Welcome to the family. We're a colorful and arguably insane bunch. But you're stuck with us now. Speaking of which, if you don't mind a sidekick, let's keep a good thing going and travel together some more.
In the Let's Play, I went with, I ended up going with the Minutemen in the end. I did, I think, a little bit with the Institute, perhaps. But I ended up just ultimately going with Minutemen. I completely avoided Railroad. Like, I discovered them and then that's it. That's the extent of it.
I know I'm not that boring, right? Don't leave me hanging.
Kind of tempting just to see.
Can we trade a few things?
You doing a withdrawal or deposit?
Whoops. No. I'm keeping Nielzy. I'll take your stim packs. You can have a suit, I guess. Or maybe an unarmored jumpsuit. Maybe that's a bit better. Sure.
Want me back on deck, huh?
I mean...
Let's go then.
I'm all ready to go.
Let's go. We'll send Ada to, Sanctuary Hills. Ada?
Hey, Ada.
Would you like me to go with you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Time to hit the road.
Understood. Please, lead on.
Deacon can go to Sanctuary Hills, so we can get Deacon to probably lead somebody, and then also Strong, and we can have them both as, like, mayors or whatever. Won't that be great? A pompadour wig? Oh, absolutely. I got some plans for Deacon. Yeah, I got plans. Let's see what Sanctuary thinking.
You didn't see anything suspicious coming in, right?
Move it up. The other way, it up. Come on. Institute or Brotherhood of Steel, you pick?
It may lack the amenities of the switchboard.
Brotherhood of Steel could be interesting, but I hate how militaristic they became when Bethesda took over.
Right now, so there's plenty for you to do.
I've mentioned it a few times, but they used to really be about just like salvaging the old tech and learning about the history before the war and everything like that, which was kind of interesting. They were always secretive and just like off to the side, but now they're just like up front and fucking center. They got this massive Zeppelin that storms in during Act 2 of the game, and
is Charmer. She did the switchboard op with Deacon. She's a full agent, effective immediately. I'm counting on each of you to show her the ropes. Feel free to welcome her aboard. That is all. It's not an easy road you've chosen.
Okay.
But you're never alone.
Want me back on deck, huh? I gotta admit, things have been pretty quiet without you.
He got his own pompadour wig.
Can we trade a few things?
You doing a withdrawal or deposit?
I like that this dude just like fucking spawns clothing. How cool. Have a hazmat suit. Oh, I see. You just simply have hair now, huh? Alright. Yeah.
We're all the synths got.
Whoa. Shouldn't you have clothing? What is this place? Why is she naked? Alright. Whatever.
You from one of those vaults? You got too many teeth to be a scabber.
Cleared the Commonwealth last month.
One I know of.
He just doesn't want to talk to me. Okay.
See out that went to shit, right?
After Ticonderoga,
Proposed yields.
only one runner made it.
Taking your fans.
You gotta be careful, man.
Oh.
The Institute is everywhere.
Hi. Shit, I didn't see you at all.
The sensor sweep says you're clean. Hooray! We're bug free.
I went through a sensor sweep?
Every test Des will let me run. Full EMF scan, biological sniffers, and other state-of-the-art security. So the sweep says the Institute isn't watching you, or us. But the tests lie, man. Okay, have you eaten anything out there? Because if you have, they got you.
Brotherhood of Steel always had a military attention, to be fair. They did. But, man, Bethesda really amped it.
I never eat anything.
You see, that's smart. That's smart, man. S-M-A-R-T. But you gotta be careful. The Institute has these tiny microscopic robots in the food, man. And they report back.
Tom, that's rubbish.
You just don't get it, Carrington. The Institute is in your blood.
Camera. Camera.
They're in my blood.
Absolutely not. Tom, we ran your tests extensively. We found red blood cells, white blood cells, platelets.
Carrington?
Everything you'd expect.
And that doesn't get you the least bit suspicious. The results were too perfect, too expected, and that's how they fool you.
I try and keep an open mind.
All right, there we go. Thank you. Okay. If you really want to be safe, let me give you a little shot. Desdemona says no one has to, but it will kill those little robots.
There's battery acid in that serum of yours.
You can't nuke an omelet without irradiating some eggs. You ready to shoot up?
Why not?
Hit me, Tom.
Yeah, now you talking.
Good luck finding a vein. There's a lot of armor here.
Now you're encouraging him.
Hey, you get it, man. I make things around here. You go and do. You do whatever. And come back and I will set you up.
What do you make?
All the custom toys you field agents use, my boys and I make. We're thinking outside the box, man. Gotta get real creative, real wacky to stay ahead of those Institute eggheads. Don't even get me started on all their secret projects. Now, I got all these ideas in my head. So building time.
What a fun dude. So am I okay? I'm addicted to Jet. Q, show effects. Oh, I'm addicted to a few things, it turns out, actually. Didn't notice. I don't know what he gave me.
Excuse me.
You need anything?
What do you have in stock?
Well, it changes, depending on what's on hand. We lost everything when the switchboard went lights out. Hopefully our agents score more supplies in the field so me and my boys can, make even more toys. You want to see what we got?
I'll take a look.
Made a new batch of whatnots for you.
Oh, bullets. Cool. Weapon-wise, I'm thinking probably nothing, although the Tinker Tom special, hey, look at that, he's got his own longbow. Calibrated powerful receiver, long barrel, full stock, quick eject mag, long scope, and a suppressor. If not in combat, plus 100% VATS accuracy and plus 100% VATS cost. So, like, you won't miss with a shot, the first shot out of combat. But it also is super fucking expensive to the point where most people probably can't even afford it. Ooh, I'll pass. Metal and leather, combat armor chest piece, but not for 360. Some stealth boys, some decals, okay. Circuitry lead screws. Wow, 25 screws. That's a good bit. And a bit of ammo. Well, I'll take the shotgun shells. I'll always take shotgun shells. I thought he'd have, like, you know, drugs and stuff.
Hi.
Hold on. Maybe I just didn't go far enough.
You want to take a look?
Where's my gun?
Show me what you...
Yeah, no. Just stealth boys. Alright. Lame. Don't want to pickpocket you. Think of time. You gotta move.
Doesn't find us here. At least not soon.
Okay, I got a heart thumping sound going on.
Working with compartmentalized information is a difficult transition for new agents.
Glad you signed on. Means I might get to take the occasional night off.
Glory. Oh, great. You're probably fun, right?
Hey, you. You the new heavy? Charmer, right?
Yeah, that's me.
I thought so. So the switchboard was crawling with bad guys. Mines and shit too. Any of that true? Or was Deacon bullshitting me again?
I didn't do it alone. But yeah, that's about the size of it.
That's hardcore. How'd you take down the old HQ? Please tell me you didn't go along with Deacon's in and out like a ghost crap.
I guess. Synth blood.
A whole lot of bullets and a whole lot of blood. Fortunately, the blood wasn't mine.
That's how you do it. Well, welcome to the party. After what happened to Tommy Whispers, we need another tough son of a bitch that can get shit done.
Who's Tommy Whispers?
Tommy was the second heavy at HQ. He went KIA after the Institute assholes took out the switchboard. With him gone, I've been running missions non-stop. So I'm damn happy you're here. They call me Glory, the Angel of Death, the ass-kicking poster child of a liberated synth.
So you're a synth?
That's what the maid in the Institute stamp on my ass says.
I have a lot of questions about synths, about the Institute. Would you be willing to answer a few?
Every rook comes in here and wants to interrogate me. Wants to know everything about everything. I don't got the answers you want, okay? I don't know where the Institute is, how to get there. I know barely anything about them. I'm done talking.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Hey, you. You the new heavy? Charmer, right?
I'm done talking. Oh, hey, wait a minute. It's a synth with amnesia.
In the flesh.
Likewise.
Oh, jeez.
So the switchboard.
Oh,
I didn't do
jeez.
it alone.
But that's hardcore.
Oh,
How'd you take...
oh goodness.
With a whole lot of
Yeah.
bullets and a whole lot.
That's how you
That one again. Yep. Yep.
Thanks for
Thanks.
inviting me.
We should... They call
Okay,
me...
bye.
Right?
Bake a cake. Angel of Death. I like it.
You're helping
Sure.
out my people.
Okay.
Sounds like a good plan.
You know it. You take care out there.
Okay, bye, Glory. Nice chatting with you.
Based off what Deacon said, I expect
Where'd the doctor go?
Everyone's all, you've been hitting the chems way too hard. But I got my eyes open. I see.
Ah, over there. He's the one I have to talk to. Okay, and then there's Desdemona. There's Chair. Hello, Chair.
There's a round on me.
Glad
I still have the thumping noise going on. There's Drummer Boy again.
Processes are busy.
And Pam. Hello. Hello, Pam.
Pam.
Processing. Agent. Charmer. Your arrival was not calculated. Remind you of brighter days, man? Processing. Agent. Charmer. Your arrival was not calculated.
Oh, my health's low. Oh, wow. Yeah, okay. He did actually damn near kill me. I didn't even notice.
What do you mean, it wasn't calculated?
Temporarily unable to process verbal input. Still processing. Preliminary adjustments to statistical models complete. Commencing introduction. I was, am, and will most likely be Pam. Predictive analytic machine.
Hi, Pam.
Introductory token recognized. Hello. I provide first-order approximations of the behaviors of all residents of the region designated Commonwealth. Rephrasing. I predict the future.
Oh, you're like a robotic Mama Murphy.
What? That's amazing.
Caution. Biological life forms behave erratically, unpredictably. All output subject to an extremely high margin of error.
Just how inaccurate are you?
The smaller the group, and the greater the time frame, the less accurate I become. But all predictions are affected by the human element. Operation complete. You are a rogue variable. No current or previous models predict your presence or existence. Query. What is your point of origin?
I'm from Vault 111, if that's what you mean.
Accessing. Vault 111. Cryo Vault. Believed destroyed. Conversation terminated. Pending construction of new probability matrix. Rephrasing. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Pam. What the fuck? What is this coffee tin? Okay. I was looking at it a little bit different. That's still creepy as fuck. Alright. I thought he had like the biggest, fattest grin on his face ever. It was just like the way he was looking off to the side. Man, oh man. The mutant hound chops to also fix some of my rats and a cup of purified water. Man, I got a little bit of radiation, huh? There we go. Ah, better. No more thump thump. Okay. Taking your shit.
Analyzing.
I'll take a look. So we can't access records. Latest prediction models. Nothing. Alright. Fine. I play some Grognak on it, but I still... Why is it mole rat teeth? Still don't have the Grognak tape. I gotta find that one of these days.
Using new data set.
What an odd mix of stuff here. Ah, I caught it.
Ah, it's our newest agent.
Ooh.
Desdemona told me to give you this.
An extraordinary feat to recover this, but that's hardly the point. Without
See you,
a lick
Betor.
of training and us knowing hardly anything about you, Des has invited you to join HQ. It would have been nice if she had consulted with her second in command. But what's done is done. Since you're here now, we might as well put you to work.
Cut to the chase.
One of our field agents, Old Man Stockton, needs help with the runaway synth. H222. So headquarters, as always, puts out the fires that others can't be bothered to put out themselves. The paranoid old bat won't even tell us the problem. He insists that we get our intel from a dead drop.
He may have a good reason to be paranoid.
Perhaps he does. And maybe he did the other dozen times he's made our agents jump through these unnecessary hoops. The dead drop is a mailbox with a rail sign on it. It's a common means of communication for us, so keep an eye out for them. When you make contact with Stockton, he won't give you the time of day unless you give him the proper countersign. The current sign is, do you have a Geiger counter? And the counter is, mine is in the shop. Please tell me Deacon taught you that at least.
You can trust me with this. I'll get it done.
Just don't bollocks it up too badly. If things go wrong, I'm the one who has to patch everyone back together. Stockton is a prominent businessman at Bunker Hill. The dead drop will be near there. Use the escape tunnel in the back to get there quicker.
Don't bollocks it up. Excuse me, Dr. Kitty. Are you a shop?
I still can't believe Des assigned you.
Yeah, I know. You're the annoying guy that I have to prove myself to. I get that. Just, are you a shop?
I'm just here to help the cause.
Be that as it may, put simply, you shouldn't be here. It isn't a question of competence. It's a simple matter of security.
Your security is ass. You guys put the same symbol on everything. Like, it's super easy to track you.
Well, I'm here now, Chief.
Since you're one of us now, might as well try to keep you alive. If you need patching up, see me.
What accent has he got? I have no idea.
Good to know.
Word to the wise. Be prepared to improvise. You may find your operational orders lacking.
You're obviously one of the smartest people here.
You're obviously one of the smartest people here.
Yeah, God.
What do you really mean by that?
Let's just say our intelligence apparatus isn't infinite. So be careful out there.
Yeah, right.
Would it kill them to let me know mission specs before the dead drop? Just once?
Sure. A proper cooking stove. Wow. Nice. I'll make some vegetable starch. Hell yeah. Cool. An actual stove.
One more hour until my shift ends.
Heads up.
Take all of my crap. And we'll see about this dead drop thing, I guess. What did I do to get the stream running again? It is an issue with OBS connecting to your Twitch account. So you have to do the old school way of putting in, you know, you're using the Twitch server and you put in your streamed key and everything, and you know, like before OBS allowed you to just like connect to Twitch and bring up all the Twitch info and all that stuff automatically. For whatever reason, that server is down or something. So it was let's see here real quick. Settings, stream tab. Yeah, just Twitch service, automatic server, and you just put in the stream key, but you can't do connect account. That's not working. For whatever reason. It's a bit annoying, but it works. I'm glad that the Twitch dashboard allows me to actually like pop out the chat in the dashboard, so it's generally what I'm used to. Some fog we've got here. So how far away is this? Oh, that's not that far away. Shit, I could borderline just go on foot. I think down this alleyway. Kind of, yeah. See if I can cross the river at some point. Obviously, it's not going to be so simple. Whoa. I think this works, right? Yeah, that works. It's not quite where I want to be, but it'll do. We're basically immune to radiation, so it's whatever. There's a French synth? I know there's a French Mr. Handy. You get that one in a bunker. You can add /chat to your Twitch URL to get that too. Oh, okay, nice. When you say that it's automatic because it's relatively new, how to add everything manually when you do this thing. Yeah, definitely. It's a new-ish thing that it's got. But like there's the automatic connection thing that OBS 23, I think, brought in or something. If I'm not wrong, like it's fairly recent, I suppose. Armor workbench, don't need that, I think. Well, actually. We got some stuff to report on, Ada.
Look alive.
That's my stuff. The combat armor, right and left leg. I got heavy robot stuff. So combat armor we can rip apart, I think. The synth stuff, I'm not so sure. We'll hang on to those. And we rip apart the combat armor for nothing too great, unfortunately. I was hoping for some of the ballistic fabric, whatever. Kiri, yeah, that's the one. That's the female Mr. Handy I was thinking of. Never used her much. She seemed alright though. I'm kind of curious to see if I can modify her in the Automaton DLC. Strip more bits of her off and turn her into just like another thruster Codsworth. Stockton's holotape. And meet old Stockton. Watch out, Ada, there's a Mirelurk over there. Is it a soft shell Mirelurk? It is! Does it have meat? It has standard meat. I need specifically soft shell meat, though. Oh, this building. I remember this building. Yeah, I can't see anything. What are you doing to him? I can maybe see now, the weather has suddenly changed drastically.
I've lost sight of my target.
Damn. Annihilated. Through a wall. That's not okay. Oh, my AP is terrible. I was only holding my breath for a little bit. Don't think we even have to go over there. We're going just up high on a building out there. I don't know if cutting through alleyways is actually the way to do this. Why are there Rimworld Rhino noises in the stream from time to time? Rimworld Rhino noises. I have no idea. Are you playing Rimworld, Ove? Be honest with me.
Hey, Deb. What's good today?
Just got a lot of scrap metal in. Could fix you up with some new tack or new shoes for your Brahmin.
I think the boss is trying to keep our costs light for the next run.
Well, you better hope that old gear holds.
Do you guys have a Geiger counter?
Cost you a lot more.
Geiger counter. Geiger counter. I think I might have been a cat in a past life. For some reason, I looked at that little spot and thought, you know, I could fit through that. Nope. One thing with accents is you would expect a great deal of genetic drift and founder syndrome. A lot would depend on exactly who survived. Sort of surprised there aren't any really strong Boston accents running around. You know, I don't know. Although, no, yeah, I mean, considering... I don't know. I was gonna say, like, it's only been, like, 100 or 200 years or whatever. Like, you can't have that much variance in voice. But honestly, you pick up accents after just, like... Let me in. Do you have a Geiger counter? Oh,
You there.
thank you.
We need to have a conversation.
Sure.
Let's hear it.
I'm always looking for people who know how to handle themselves in dangerous situations. From what I hear, you may fit the bill.
Like, you can pick up an accent after just, like, a year in some areas. So yeah, I suppose eventually you'd, after, like, an apocalyptic event, the survivors would just kind of band together and you'd have a little bit of, like, the local, I suppose. But you'd also get a bunch of drifters coming in, maybe, and... I don't know, man. It's hard to say exactly how that'd work out. Because you'd also have a lot of people who, like, with so many people dead, you'd be going for probably a while without encountering another person. So it's not like you'd have just this massive amount of drifters coming by with different accents, grouping up and talking and hanging out together and all that. So you'd still have your little communities.
What's the job?
What's the
I
gerb?
don't know yet. Whatever needs to be done once my boss has had a look at you, I can assure you that it will be dangerous, and that you'll be paid fairly.
I don't really know if I want to work with a zombie.
I live for danger. Where do I sign up?
I like your enthusiasm. By the way, I'm Edward Deegan. You'll mostly be working for me, but you'll need to talk to my boss first. His name is Jack Cabot. He likes to personally interview everyone I hire. He's careful like that. Come down to Cabot House in Beacon Hill and ask to talk to Jack. I'll let him know you're coming.
Vaults had an okay mix of people, but the Vaults generally just took in local people and all that. They had the, because they were just experiments. It's not like they had, you know, important people from A to lead the Vault and important people from B to lead that Vault. It was just like, this group of people, they go there, and that's it. It's still local communities. You know, it wouldn't really make much sense to have, like, an apocalyptic event and people travel across the country to get over to that vault because that's their assigned vault. They just go to whichever one's, like, really local. And whoops. Fuck. We'll see how far back this is. I'm used to just being able to take stuff. People, for a while now, haven't minded. At all. Alright, back down the alleyway. Man, I gotta get these addictions sorted. 3 drug addictions, all of them fucking up my agility. Old RPG habits? Yeah, well, especially, like, the last place that we were just in, like, they didn't care me just Oh, hey, new recruit, how you doing? As I'm just taking all of their fans and everything, and none of them really caring. Go for a headshot? Oh, I can't even go for a headshot. Wham. Quick scope. Oh! Yeah, I'll take all their stuff, why not? They have stim packs and such nowadays. Like this time I even took the bridge. 360 no scope? Nailed it. You didn't see it, but I nailed that guy. Man, what a hit, huh? Fuck. So when do, like, invitationals start for Fallout 4? I'm ready for it. There it is. Gesundheit. I wasn't sure we'd get one this stream. I don't even know if Hops is around to have heard that. Hops has been missing the sneeze. Oh, it's a legendary this time. A really squishy legendary. Oh, a poisoners. Poisoner's light metal right arm. Poison resistance. Poison resistance. What all does poison damage? Alright. Cool, I guess. We'll ignore the mutants.
Let's get this done.
Blindedly stagger my way through these alleys. They're all quick save too. And they're on the right side, right? Maybe.
You there, caravan or raider?
Hi, you're not the zombie.
I'm here on my own. Freelance, huh? All right. Come on in, but no gunfire. Market's open. You can do as much trading as you like.
Should the need
You there.
arise, these
We need
reinforced
to have a
structures will make
conversation.
excellent cover.
Let's hear
Oh,
it.
I can see finally. Yeah. I live for danger. Talk to the guy. Work for you. Don't take your fan. But look at it, it's like lit. It's like the game's like, look at this fan. You want this shit, don't you? I do want it. I want it a lot. Gunfire or a looping sound? Gunfire.
Hey.
Welcome, my friend. Might I ask, do you have a Geiger counter?
Ah, mine's in the
Mine
shop.
is in the shop.
You? I was expecting someone a bit more armed. You're with our mutual friends, yes?
I am Mirelurk Queens. Yeah, they do a bit of poison. And some of the trash out in Far Harbor. Alright. Yeah, I don't know anything about Far Harbor. Still want to check that out. Maybe we do that after we do a little bit of railroad or something like that.
That's right.
It's always nice to make new friends. You've just joined, haven't you? All you need to know is this is the first stop for all our new packages. So maintaining proper security here and preventing any unnecessary delays is crucial.
Stood still for a long time. The fog cleared for a brief moment, and that's when he saw the outline of the great behemoth.
Why do all packages start here?
If you don't know the answer to that already, I'm not certain I should tell you.
Giant blue ghoul whale. A ghoul whale? Yeah. As the fog gathered, he saw that great beast emerge back into the...
You're talking about synths, right?
Yes, I am talking about synths. My current package has been in my possession far too long. I'm supposed to deliver the package to someplace nearby, but raiders have complicated matters. So, if you could...
So I just need to wipe out a few raiders? Done.
I like
Done.
you already.
Jeez.
It's scheduled to be a nighttime delivery. So, if you could clear out the undesirables before dawn...
Holder is such a Jersey girl, I never knew.
See you soon.
I learned so much about Holder. Okay, how far away? Alright, pretty local. Man, I like that these quests are actually, like, kind of local. And I like the whole settlement quest where it's like, oh, these dudes are around the corner, and they're actually like an hour and a half away.
I'm half tempted to join the railroad with all this shit. I don't know. People gotta do something,
Talk
Dad.
some sense into my numbskull son. Getting involved with the railroad is just trouble.
It's the railroad.
What's the railroad?
The freedom fighters, willing to risk their lives for synths. And that means they fight the Institute. Only ones that do.
What? You think that's noble or some bullshit? That just makes them idiots. No son of mine is going to throw his life away with those lunatics.
How many naked cats live in your house? How many clothed cats do you have living in your house? How about that? I feel like a crazy cat lady would be dressing the cats, no? Computer sense. Sure, why not?
What are synths?
Synthetic people made by the Institute. Look so human you can't tell them from us.
They're monsters is what they really are.
And how do you know that? Have you ever met one? If you can't tell who's a synth or not, they can't be all that bad.
So I like how right now they're hoping I can talk his son into not joining the Institute, or not joining the railroad, even though I claim to not know the railroad and I don't even know what a synth is, yet I'm still I'm still their go-to for this. It's always good to help
Always
people.
good to help people.
I have no problem helping people. Since though?
All I do here is help crusty old caravan hands, no offense, go blind off rot gut. At least the railroad's fighting the Institute. And why not save synths?
Might as well go off and join the Death Claw Preservation Society.
Joe's head does look really small. It's his absurd... It looks really small. It's his absurd shoulders. It's like he put a shirt on over some football gear. Sorry, NFL gear. Man. It sounds noble to me.
Trying to save synths sounds noble to me.
I'm not alone in this, Dad.
Enough. We got customers.
Fuck, dude is bulky as hell. My god, Joe Savoldi. God damn. Alright, hey.
Hi.
Need a place to stay? Grab it before someone else does.
Gonna pass.
Someone will grab the room. Someone always does.
I was hoping there was some more chit-chatting I could do about the Institute. Moving on. Not a small hut, that's Bethesda fat. Is that a thing? Bethesda fat, just making the characters like really chunky looking. Fuck, you know when I'm firing with longbow. Oh. Excuse me? Oh. Alright, did you stim pack as a legendary? That's not fair. You already get a big free heal. Exterminators. Light, synth, right leg. Wow. Minus 15% damage taken from mirelurks and bugs. Hey, alright. That ain't bad for synth stuff. Sure. We're gonna pass on the combat stuff because I thought it broke down into ballistic stuff, but that might just be a mod that they often have on it. never noticed Bethesda fat in Skyrim. Although it's been a really long time since I even looked at Skyrim. Man, I never did a whole lot with Skyrim. Wandering trader?
Just wanted to trade a few things.
Sure.
You're one of mine. Oh, wow. I don't know what settlement you're going to, but okay, cool. Good luck. Nice. I'm kind of curious, since I have my settlers set to be able to die, and if they actually go out in the world like this, if they were to die, like if she just wanders into a super mutant and dies, would I need to reset that supply line? Probably. Makes me kind of want to gear them up a little bit, just to be safe. Annihilated. I'm one-shotting guys nowadays. That can't be right. Put it on very hard for a moment. See how that goes. I'm one-shotting dudes. Is there anybody else here? Oh.
Everything looks clear. This is H222. H2, here's the person I talked to you about.
Nice to meet you, H2.
Another person actually happy to meet me. This'll take some getting used to.
Remember what I told you, H2. I'll fire up the signal. And there. Time for me to go. Keep H2 safe. Someone will be here shortly.
I'm not sure about this system. Hey, do you have a Geiger counter? High rise?
Easy there.
Don't shoot, Charmer, right? I heard about you. Walked the Freedom Trail, cleared out Switchboard. Glad you joined the team.
Do you have a Geiger counter?
Right you are. Mine is in the shop. All good? Now, let's take a look at our friend. Hey, you okay?
A little rattled, but I've never been better. The other man, he said I shouldn't talk too much.
He told you right, H2. You'll need a real name and a new face, but we'll get to that. Oh, listen. There's more of them raiders behind me. Afraid we need a little more help.
Islands can always die even in vanilla. I never thought settlers could die ever in vanilla. They just get like kidnapped or something. You get a quest to save them or so, don't you? Never had it. Sure, I guess.
What type of help?
We need to get to Ticonderoga's safe house, my home. A lot of synths fresh off the boat crashed there until we smuggled them out of the Commonwealth.
Sure.
All right. Ticonderoga, here we come.
I'll lead the way.
Come on, H2. Let's go. Ah, pizza pies. Hot pizza pies. Oh. Well, how long have you guys been firing, and why'd I just get hit by some rogue-ass bullet from it? Really? What are the chances? What? Alright. Who's leading and why?
Need help here.
Stash? Simon? They got names, they're not just like generic settlers, I suppose.
Let's do this.
Nailed it. Oh, God. Hi. Ada, this way.
Phase 2. You gotta keep moving.
I suggest we take as much as we can carry.
Yeah, dog tags too. Why not? Sparks thin. Hello, hello. Love to stay but work. Hey, no problem. I'm only gonna be streaming for a little bit longer anyway. Probably as soon as this little quest gets finished up. Thanks for stopping in, though.
When you're done looting up, I'll be up ahead.
I already looted. Done and done.
Did you hear that?
Excuse me? Really? They're so far away. You kidding me with this? And run very hard, so those dudes taking like basically no damage. And there's a legendary over there. Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, I guess we're clearing out this tower now. Yeah, it's a little bit low. Oh, he's right there. I don't wanna do this building. Can we just go? Like we could just ignore them. We could just keep walking. So I remember when you made a dent in your ceiling trying to throw a Molotov in through a window in Fallout 4 VR. So you just like punch the ceiling then? Oh man. Yeah. Come on, keep running. Keep running, it's fine. There's a couple more over there, but we can just ignore them. Yes. Yes. I think one of them was legendary, but you know what? I don't care. High res, please. H2's fighting though, isn't he?
Chained up on the other side.
All right.
We may have some trouble.
I think he's up a lot, right?
Never fear, ma'am.
You humans made us! Now suffer for your arrogance!
So angry. Ooh, soft shell. Yes. That's another cat.
See me, human? This
below me now. Aha. Now can we go? Come on, H2, don't do this. One of your favorite little mods for Fallout 4, Reign of Brass. What's that all about? Makes bullet casings remain on the floor for much longer. Ah! Yeah. Yeah, they stick around, but they fade out, like, basically right away. That'd be kind of cool. Especially if you're going with, like, automatic weapons and miniguns and everything like that. And you just, like, it just adds a little bit more to the... It's alone on an aisle. It just makes the battle site a little more, you know, involved. Why get out of the... Poor thing. Oh, it can't swim. It's swimming, I think, without arms, interestingly.
Never fear, man. We'll emerge victorious.
Oh. Why are we even fighting this thing? I don't get it. I don't know who's shooting at me now.
While I don't normally shy away from water, it isn't exactly my first choice for travel.
We're a secret organization developed to help get synths out. We're very secretive, and we have to be secretive to keep the Institute away. But god damn it, there's just so much stuff to fight all the time, always, everywhere. There's a legendary over there. That's just a veteran. Very healthy. Okay, +2 luck. 2 damage resist, 2 energy resist. Well, that's kind of cool. Just straight up 2 luck. Here you go. Nice. There won't be anyone talking about the railroad when everyone's dead. I suppose there is that. Like, you gotta really commit for it, though. Fucking survivalists everywhere, they never die. And then there's that guy. Okay, hold on. We're bringing the difficulty down a little bit more again. Back down to hard. I don't want to be using like 8 sniper rounds in somebody's face to bring them down, when it should take maybe 2 to 3. Maybe. Like, this is a fully modded sniper rifle using 50 caliber rounds into their sackhood face. They ain't living from that. Oh, hey, Ricky.
Tarnation. Damn raiders are worse than skeeters this time of year.
Are you supposed to be here? Or is this just massive coincidence? That it?
Hey, high rise.
And we're here.
We did it.
All in a night's work for you agent types. Huh.
Fuck. Is this normal?
So,
Man.
Is this a normal operation?
More than I'd like. Sometimes I can sneak our friends through all by my lonesome. But other times it's like the damn raiders are holding a convention. Working with you made it a whole lot easier. If you ever need grub, bullets, or just a power nap, take the elevator up to Tycon. My house is yours. But right now, I need to take care of H2. Later.
Take the elevator up. Hey, I'll take a look and loot everything. Sure. Check it out. His house is my house. Maybe he's got some desk fans. It's a 50 cal. It should be a one shot in the upper part of the torso. Yeah, exactly it. Like, I mean, only considering just a tiny fraction of realism, it's still a very unarmored part of their body and a headshot. Like, it should do a fairly noticeable amount of damage. Hey, who's got the radio on up here and there? We can't have the radios. Look, I already had a copyright thing on one video already. I can't have more of them. Get rid of that. Fucking radios.
Running for the railroad's never dull.
Do you have
Nice job with H2.
anything worth taking? This is a pretty terrible rest stop for operatives. There's not a single desk fan here. Not a lot of anything in here, actually. I'm assuming this place gets found out at one point and we have to defend it.
Make sure you don't leave anything useful behind.
Because this is oddly large. Turn down the radio volume of the settings to avoid headaches because it doesn't work. It simply just doesn't work. That is for the Pip-Boy radio, not the radios out in the environment. I would love if, like, music volume or whatever would actually affect music, but it doesn't. Womp. Because that's how I started it off, with the radio volume all the way down, but I still had to deal with it. And back down. Big area. Car's back in the road when you're in a fit state to pick it up, that is. Driving on 24 hours a week is a bad move. Yeah, don't do that. At least get a nap in you first. There were studies about sleep deprivation and driving, and it's like driving if you're sleep deprived is like worse than being both drunk and also on some drugs. Like, it's fucking horrible. Just your reaction times and overall alertness and everything. And if you've been going for a while, you know, you get those like little micro naps sometimes too. Not good. So they want us to return back? Yeah, they want us to go back. I'll pass. Let's do a real quick run around and see what all's been updated in the cities. Just have a quick peek. See how they're doing. Let's actually start off with the castle. We're not going across the world a couple times. The world kind of gets a shiny aura when you're tired too, which doesn't help your ability to process things. Yeah, nah. Definitely don't be driving. We have a new house. Sure. A upgraded house, I think. I think that's left over from before. I don't think that's part of the house. Ada! Move, Ada. Oh. We've got... In the walls, looks like there's a few new things. First playthrough of the game? It is not, no. But in the... I did a Let's Play a long time ago, but at some point I got kind of tired of doing the side stuff, because the gameplay wasn't really grabbing me, because this game vanilla is not really that great. And I ended up just like kind of beelining through the main story thing, so I'm hoping for this time around I get a little more side stuff done. And mods are doing a pretty good job actually of keeping it fresh for me. I'm quite happy with the modding community for Fallout 4. There's a lot of stuff going on. Man, don't be threatening people. Little too trigger happy with the backseating. What is this? Oh, security office thing, right? Yeah, that's a security thing. Sure. Alright, well, it's getting there. The place is still level 0, though it is 100%. It just needs a bit more scrap and it'll level up. I don't know where the desk is. So if I wanted to deposit scrap and help out, I don't know where I would do that. But I don't hugely care about the castle anyway, so we'll be saving our scrap for elsewhere. How are we doing in Tent Pines Bluff? Played the base game 5 times in full with each DLCs twice. Man. Need to go back to updating mod list. What kept you so interested in unmodded Fallout 4? Because for me, it didn't grab me. I didn't find the storyline to be very good, and the gameplay was really good at first. A lot of improvements over the other Fallout games, but it just wasn't enough for me.
Something's out there.
And yeah, building stuff in Fallout 4, absolutely. The like the snap tool and everything, like, and where you can and can't place stuff is just frustrating as all hell.
Sorry. Should have just run.
I wanted to get more into it, but like it's actually really difficult to use their tools. So that's why I've got the place anywhere mod and all that on, so I can actually just, you know, do what I want. I mean, actually just put the gun away entirely. It's a lot of just houses and stuff going on, though they're also level 1 at 100%, so they're also kind of ready. They're still missing the main desk, though, because this building's upgrading or something. I'm not really sure what it's doing. I hear a radio again!
Actually a pretty nice cut you got there. And I didn't think such things existed anymore.
I'm glad you noticed that. Not that I'm famous for that.
Just like a little workshop thing.
Thank you.
Couple of them, the exact same one. Fine. Another security thing. Well, it's doing its farm thing, so that's good. That's really all they're here for, is just maintaining farms and keeping other settlements fed with supply lines. So the drive-in, then. Main issue with settlement building is that at one point AI just gets completely confused with pathfinding, which is why you really did not enjoy the Vault 88 thing. NPCs would just not path around correctly. Yeah, they get confused pretty easily. I'm noticing that with this as well. Are you... You're just some traitor. Okay. Man, there's a lot of... Good luck. A lot of robots out there. Who's that? Is that Pinter? Who the fuck's this guy? What's your name? Sturgis. Oh, Sturgis.
I just want to trade a few things.
Hey, Sturgis. How you doing, man? Hey. I forgot I gave that to you. Man, you look ridiculous. I love that you're not actually using the gun that you've got and you're just running out there punching shit. That's fantastic. Good stuff. I think you guys are probably ready for level 2 by now, right? This is still work in progress. Yeah, they're also ready for level 2. A lab of some form. I guess that's a doctor building. A strong emphasis on I guess. Power fist? I could give him the Swan's power fist thing. There's an upgrade up here in this area, although I forget about this area. What's going on up here? Just a big seating area.
It's over. For now.
It's over? Use a sleeping bag for a bit. Make it daytime so I can see a little bit better. Played vanilla through once and only base game. Started modding midway through the first run of Far Harbor. Did you get tired of Dance's PA suit causing earthquakes? Otherwise, you have played bulk of your hours in modding game. Okay. It sounded almost at first that you played through it like 5 times with the DLCs and everything before you started doing any modding. And I was like, holy shit, how? I wish I could find a game that grabbed me so strongly that I'd be able to play through it that many times. Although I guess Terror from the Deep has done that. I suppose.
I'm just so hungry all the time.
And get some food, man, all the time. You guys got food. Talk to Panther about it, not me.
Come to the right place.
I'm the wrong guy for it.
I want to trade.
No, we'll not trade a few things. You have a squirrel on the stick, for fuck's sake.
I'm sure I've got something you need.
Man, oh man.
Let's see what you have.
Here's what I've got.
I was doing a clip and he heard TFTD. Those are the words to summon you. Yeah, man. Terror from the Deep. Good game. Nothing too wild, but you do have shotgun shells. I'll support local businesses. Did I actually... I don't know if I actually bought those. I'm gonna pretend I did. Fucking mannequin. I was hoping you'd be gone when the tailor store is taken out. Alright. Let's see about depositing some scrap and stuff. Ada?
Hey. Yes. Wait there.
No, trade. Give me some of your junk that I don't need. So, we'll go with like... excuse me. We'll go with the... gold watch, glass gears, I don't know. 63 plastic. Yeah, we can give him some plastic. Free war money, I guess maybe counts. Synth components, I suppose I'll take. Feel that goes. Nielsy heading out. Take it easy. Thanks for stopping in. I'll also be stopping here in just a moment. Just taking a look at how we're doing here. Yeah, 65 scrap. I'll donate some junk. Still not sure if you're okay with taking all junk or if you're looking for specific things. I never figured it out. But have, yeah, sure. All of it, I guess. Most of the synth components, but not all of them, because I plan on making synths one day. And I imagine I need those. Old XCOM games are just something else. Never played them as a kid, but you're glad you found them through my channel. Yeah, man, they are, like, if you're into turn-based strategy,
Stays hidden forever.
like, they've got the fundamentals, you know? Okay, they're planning how to best use it. Good, 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 good. They ought to be upgrading them to level 2 at some point. And there's also... Looks like something's going on in Sanctuary, but there was also another place, wasn't there? I guess not. I thought I had another place that was automated, like Sunshine Tidings, but I think that might just be where I threw annoying people. Yeah, take a look at what Sanctuary's doing and then drop off my stuff and then we'll end it there. Store the junk. Oh. Not sure what this mess is. But okay. Wow, is that... That is just going right through there. Man, that is like... Mwah. Cool. That's just a big house thing. The fuck is that sound? There's the steelworks. A ladder to climb. What? Oh. Wait, this is working? This isn't something being made? Deacon, hey. It's so loud in here. Nah, it's okay, Deacon. Forget about it. God damn, it's loud in there. Okay, and then there's the... Yeah, the sawmill going on. And the water happening. Okay. Not a whole lot of actual, like, improvement, though. Alright. It is happening, though. I don't remember if I have a desk put down anywhere to actually donate stuff, or really necessarily how that works at all when it's a manually owned settlement. I think I still need the desk to donate supplies and all that. Maybe. I assume. But we'll end up doing that with Nordhagen Beach. I think Sanctuary will just kind of maybe leave and just have it exist as whatever. And, because it's going to be a pain in the ass tearing all this down, and if I automate this place, it's going to automate all weird like it did before, because I took out so much stuff before, and it doesn't reset it quite right. So I think we just leave it, pretend it never happened, and we move on. Man, what a throw. Holder, you're so strong. But that will be for another day. I don't know when I'm doing a settlement building stream. It's kind of the type of thing where we do that whenever I feel motivated to do so. If it doesn't have a mayor, you have to give them stuff. Yeah, okay, I thought so. Like, in both cases, I need a little desk there, which I don't think I have in Sanctuary. Which is why this place isn't really doing much, I think. But that's okay. Because again, we're going to be leaving it at some point. So, for now, I will repair this real quick while it's on my mind. Yes. Perfect. Another cat. Although I probably shouldn't, because I can't really move the cats, I think.